Nvidia just paid $7 billion for AI coding startup Poolside. On paper, both companies insist this is not an acquisition. In reality, it's a masterclass in modern corporate strategy. To understand what's happening, we have to look at the financial engineering. Nvidia is not buying Poolside outright. Instead, it's paying $6 billion for a non-exclusive license to Poolside's model factory. Those are the proprietary tools and pipelines used to build its frontier coding models. Simultaneously, Nvidia is injecting $1 billion of fresh equity into Poolside at a $12 billion valuation, quadrupling Poolside's Series B valuation in just 22 months. Also, 109 of Poolside's roughly 130 employees, primarily the engineering team, are transitioning directly to Nvidia. Only 3 co-founders, including former GitHub CTO Jason Warner, and 20 staff remain behind. This is the reverse Acquihire playbook taken to its absolute extreme. Early venture backers like Bain Capital Ventures and Redpoint will receive their $6 billion payout by the end of 2027, securing huge liquidity without waiting for an IPO. But why is Nvidia paying $7 billion for a coding startup whose models like Laguna M1 score around 70% on SWE bench verified, trailing closed models like Claude Sonnet 4.6? And here you realize Nvidia is not buying the models, but it's actually buying the factory. By securing Poolside's model factory, Nvidia is acquiring the industrial scale automation needed to build, train, and refine next generation open weight models. Nvidia plans to fold this infrastructure directly into its Nemotron project, aiming to develop huge open weight models with more than 1 trillion parameters. This directly serves Nvidia's broader geopolitical and commercial strategy, the compute landlord thesis. Jensen Huang is long highly capable subsidized open weight models to accomplish 2 goals. First, to close the gap with dominant Chinese open weight systems like DeepSeek and Kimi. Second, to establish a self-sustaining hardware dependency loop. So if developers can access world-class open weight models for free, they will build their entire software architectures around them. And what hardware do those architectures run on? Nvidia's Blackwell and Fuchsia GPUs. By controlling the models, Nvidia dictates the hardware standard. Finally, this deal is a surgical bypass of antitrust regulators. By structuring this as a non-exclusive license and a minority equity stake rather than a buyout, Nvidia avoids triggering Hart-Scott-Rodino merger reviews. It's the 6th major reverse acquihire since 2024, following Microsoft Inflection and Google Character.ai, leaves the market with the illusion of independent competition while centralizing the actual technical talent and infrastructure under a single dominant silicon giant.